Hello, Raw Food Rehab. This is the 11th in a series of 13 readings from Chapter 8 in the Raw Food Cleanse book. I'm going to start today's reading with Rona Wheeler, 44, Richmond, Vermont. I have been on lots and lots of diets in the past 20 years. I've always felt fat, even when I wasn't. I lost 20 pounds on Weight Watchers about 10 years ago, and I gained it all back and then some when I stopped counting points. I lost 20 pounds while trekking around Nepal and gained it back when I got back to the U.S. I gained 40 pounds with each pregnancy and only lost about half of that. This is honestly the first time I've looked at my eating habits as a lifestyle choice and not as a diet. The Raw Food Cleanse is totally different. I want to be healthy, feel good, look good, and if the pounds come off, even better. I love learning about eating raw, juice feasting, supplements, detoxing, etc. There is so much info out there, and it can be challenging to sort through it all. But the information in this program helped bring it all together. I have been able to go from 25 to 75% raw during the last 11 weeks. To achieve my long-term weight loss goals and for my overall good health, I choose this as a long-term lifestyle. I've had gestational diabetes with both of my children, and am at high risk for developing full-blown diabetes. Right now, my fasting blood sugars hover around 100, which is borderline, and this gives me added motivation to stay raw. I want to be healthy for my children, now 3 and 5 years old, and I want the energy to keep up with them. Raw food is definitely the way to go for life. Caroline, 66, and Heather, 42, mother and daughter, Apple Valley, California. Caroline grew up eating raw foods and has been interested in a healthy, natural diet her whole life. When she started the Raw Food Cleanse, she went from a diet of about 60% raw to over 90% during the 11-week experiment. Caroline feels that eating this way is in part an act of obedience to God, as she is better able to hear His voice, being in a fasted state and ready for service. She happily lost over 8 pounds during this time and will continue to incorporate a high level of raw food into her daily diet moving forward. Caroline held a precious presence within the group, and her quiet prayers were felt by many. From Heather. In November of 2008, I was searching for weight loss stories on YouTube. One in particular I found was Angela Stokes Monarch. I was really amazed at how beautiful she was after her dramatic weight loss. She looked healthy, hydrated, and happy. I was also encouraged, thinking, hey, she was fatter than me. Only I need to lose 60 pounds. I love vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds. I like raw food. I can do this. So on November 15th, 2008, I started my raw food journey. Beginning weight, 206 pounds. YouTube became my raw food information headquarters. I subscribed to around 50 raw food channels and received at least 2 or 3 new videos each day. This is where I found the lovely Penny Shelton, a very pretty blue-eyed redhead like myself. Penny was already successful on raw food. She gave me a vision. I quickly learned that the key to success with this way of eating was participation. No. Well, that probably is true. But she says preparation was her key to success. I would cut up salad for 3 hours, 12 heads of romaine lettuce with all the fixings, about every 4 days. Package it up in Ziploc bags. My refrigerator was immediately turned into my new fast food drive-thru. I love that. I would eat seasonal fruit. When I first started, apples were in season and they tasted amazing. I would eat 3 to 4 apples a day. When I started green smoothies, I noticed that my cravings went away. This became the way I could get enough nutrients into my body. I now consume 2 to 3 bunches of kale a day in the form of smoothies. Girl, you're rocking it. The first week, I lost 10 pounds. I was stoked. In 40 days, I lost 24 pounds. By February 15th, I had lost 45 pounds, down to 161. The best part about it was that I was eating all the time. After my weight loss of 45 pounds, I started trying out more raw recipes, desserts, eating more avocados, etc., and I gained back 5 pounds. I lost that during the Raw Food Cleanse, so I have successfully maintained my weight loss and lifestyle for 5 months now. I have never felt better. I believe I will maintain this way of eating for the rest of my life and look forward to reaching my goal weight of 146 pounds on my 1-year raw anniversary. And I just have to say, sorry, Heather. Heather has ordered a Wonder Woman costume, And you know that's a pretty sexy. She's ordered that to wear it on Halloween for her husband, and okay, you're going to have to post a picture of yourself in it. I guess that puts a little extra pressure on you, but Heather is just adorable, and so I can't wait to see her as Wonder Woman. Stacy Torres, 45, Granbury, Texas. Stacy had some pretty substantial life changes during the 11 weeks of the Raw Food Cleanse experiment. Even without her full focus, though, she was able to drop almost 10 pounds and go from eating 30% raw to about 60% in her daily diet. Losing 2 inches in her waist and 2.5 inches in her hips is encouragement enough to keep her plugged into this as a long-term lifestyle choice as she continues to work towards her ultimate weight loss goals. Jenica Carter, 21. It's actually Jenica McCarter. We had to change that. 21, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I've only been following a high raw lifestyle for a couple of months, but I can already tell that my body is slowly healing from a lifetime of stomach issues. It's amazing not to have to take any antacids or prescriptions on a regular basis. I avoid taking conventional medications when at all possible, so this is an awesome accomplishment. The raw foods are also slowly helping me deal with my body image issues that I have had for a long time. Due to my stomach problems, I was always overweight and bloated as a young girl, and I took a lot of teasing because of it. As I've gotten older, I've began to think about what I was eating and how I was moving my body, and I started slowly losing weight over the last few years. Through this experiment, I have come to realize that the way I have been viewing my body was not healthy. Raw foods have provided a calming effect for me at this point. I know that what I'm putting into my body is healthy, and that within time and increased exercise, I will be able to do whatever I want because I'll be able to achieve the fitness level I'm striving for. This lifestyle is slowly allowing me to let go. I don't have to think about how I look 24/7 now because I will ultimately reach my goal. I plan to continue increasing the amounts of raw foods I'm eating until I can get close to maintaining a 100% raw lifestyle. I want to use raw foods as a tool to assist me with weight loss, but my main focus is using them as a way to heal my body from IBS, acid reflux issues once and for all. Eating raw is a way to heal my body, mind, and spirit while staying healthy and increasing my physical fitness. I do see this as a long-term lifestyle choice. Love it. I love it. Today you're going to get part 2, so stay tuned for episode 12.